All right, let's talk about sex and how not to have good sex. Number one, leave it to the end of the day. Why is that a problem? Because by the time we are done with our day, with work and life and responsibilities, and dinner and dishes are done and kids are in bed, the last thing most people that I work with want to do is to have sex. You have given everything best of yourself to everything else already, and there is nothing left. So I always strongly recommend couples, and most couples find it extremely helpful to schedule or have sex without scheduling if that freaks you out during the day. Usually between like 10 and 2 is a really good window if you can swing it. And I bet you can, even if you say, well, I work and I have banking hours and all of that, blah, blah, blah. Listen, this is very, very, very important. When kids are not home, when the house is empty, when you still have juice left in your nervous system, when you can actually connect for a few minutes and you don't have to worry about anything, especially for female partners in heterosexual relationships. Not having to worry about children, not having to worry about the kitchen, not having to worry about a lot of things, just like it kind of dawns upon us at the end of the day, can be really, really helpful. So that's tip number one. Tip number two is to have sex when kids are home. And I just briefly mentioned it here, but when children are home and there is a possibility of them interrupting the whole sexual situation, or walking in on you, or just there is a lot of, there is always sleep regressions and issues, right? And nightmares and health issues. Like, children and sex do not go together. They do in the very beginning for 5 minutes, but they don't really, at the end of it, they don't. So take advantage when your kids are not home, when they are at school or they are in grandparents or the nanny's taking them to the park, right? And use that opportunity to have sex. The third reason to not have a good sex is being a parent to your partner. I see this a lot where a female partner a lot of times have to play this motherly role to their male partner, and where she has to remind him of soccer practices for the kids. She has to tell him what to do and how to do, and hey, if you vacuum, you have to empty the vacuum and you have to clean all the little hairs that kind of get stuck in the vacuum, like not just doing one thing but doing the whole thing. All those things together can look okay and not like a big deal, but accumulation of those things together make one partner feel responsible, feel in charge, feel motherly in some way to their partner, and that is a sex killer. That is not sexy, that is not attractive. We don't want to have sex with our parents, right? We don't want to have sex with our children. So stepping into your masculine energy for the male partners, right? And initiating things and being on top of your game really helps enhancing sex life for my couples. I hear this over and over and over again in my 13 years of clinical experience, where if I have to take care of you, or if the children are home, or if we have, if we leave sex to the end of the day, like, probably not much is going to happen, or it's going to be a quickie that no one is going to be satisfied with.